I'm interested in population stuff, demographic stuff. Always have been. I don't know what
You like the infographics.
and I love and by the way, this particular story has an amazing infographic. And when you scroll down, it's not this one that you're looking at. I like this one.
Yeah.
When you scroll down, you're going to see it. Don't scroll down yet.
Okay.
When you do, you're going to see it. This is a story about the population race, a 300-year look at China versus India. Obviously, two population giants, the future of the world, or the present of the world, to be honest with you. And we're talking about big numbers in the billions. Now, I've talked in the past about how China's slowing down on the growth. I think we've covered it on this show. China's slowing down on the growth. India's still picking up steam for a bit. Now, this particular graph starts at 1800 and takes you up to 2100, and it uses data dating back all the way to 1800, all the way back to 1800, and looking at demographic data of today and growth rate projections. So that's sort of what it's based on, but it showcases how India will pass China for population right around 2026. They will be tied, at which point India will continue to climb and China will dip off pretty hard after that time. And that's soon, man. I don't know if you knew this, Will. That's only 6 years from now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, what does this mean? Well, population brings productivity. And China has attempted to reverse the one-child. Well, no, they have reversed the one-child policy in an attempt to increase their population, improve their population growth, but it's not really working.
No.
And we have all this evidence that it doesn't really turn around once it starts to go the other way in many developed nations when it comes to population. So anyways, you scroll down and you might as well go all the way down to my favorite infographic. Look at this baby right here.
Oh.
It's a video, and it starts at the beginning of, 1800. Actually, I think this one starts in the 90s. But look at this. And it's all moving around in the different age brackets. And India's on the left and China's on the right. And I apologize for anybody who's just listening to the audio. You're really going to want to see. It's like a blob movie. It's a beautiful, beautiful
It is, yeah.
implementation.
It's really impressive.
Anyway, what you're looking at is how the distribution of population is changing in these two nations over time, and how essentially you see a shrinking of the young population, which sort of starts as a pyramid in the beginning of population growth.
Looks
and
like
then
a tree.
It inverts as time goes on, and people have less kids.
It becomes a tornado.
Yeah, it becomes a tornado, exactly.
Yeah.
And the population gets old, obviously, and then eventually dies off and things slow down. And as you can see, there's been a different rate in these two nations. India coming to the party a little bit later. I mean, they were way behind. And then you see the young population and the slowdown on the Chinese side, and you recognize exactly what's going on. Now, as a population ages in a particular nation, they become less productive in most cases. They retire. They need health care. All these things take place. So you don't want, in most cases, if you're interested in economic well-being, you don't want to get these numbers too out of control. You want to have some sort of replacement for the workforce, or maybe we can get robots to do it by then. We'll see. It doesn't seem like it's going to happen fast enough. But then the other thing that happens is you become more competitive. You got more people working on more things, exporting more goods. And so that's the other part of the conversation, because we do have some GDP numbers in here as well, economic numbers. And if you scroll down to that, you can see China, India, and the U.S. as of 2016, and then projections up to 2050. As you can see, India rapidly, I mean, look at the growth rate, my God, going from 8.7 trillion in 2016 up to 44 trillion by 2050. So the economic side might take a little longer to catch up, but the population side, according to these projections, very soon.
Yeah, they're producing.
We will have a new most populous country fairly shortly, if nothing majorly changes in this data, then that's what we're probably going to see.